Welcome for this new video dedicated to mindset and in particular to mindset in outsourcing, how to better build and manage strategic alliances. So indeed, we know that within the success factor modeling, which highlight the best way to manage a business, we know that each leader is really at the center of the model because you are the most important person in your life. And then you see that among the different stakeholders, partners and alliances are really key to help you develop your business. And as Peter Drucker said, do what you do best and outsource the rest. So of course, outsourcing has many advantages. Among them, we can highlight access to expertise and resources that you don't necessarily have internally. You can also improve the quality if your supplier has, strong and robust processes or governance or quality system in place. You can also increase the flexibility by accessing more resource from time to time. You can also reduce the cost, especially if you outsource to some countries where the working costs are lower, and you can also mitigate the risk linked to the development of your business or product or services by combining all the above advantages. Of course, there are also some challenges. One of them can be the cultural differences. If you outsource to companies that are located in different areas in the world, can also have some languages challenges sometimes. So it's really important to ensure that you have a good communication and also an appropriate coordination of both companies, both if two, but can be also more than two. And then it will really be critical to build a relationship and to ensure that there is trust amongst the different companies and amongst the different employees of the companies. You can have some intellectual property protection challenges, but I guess if you have a good legal team, then it should be well managed. And sometimes you can also have some flexibility and adaptability issues. For example, if you make a decision to stop a critical project from one day to another, that it might have some, inertia impact at the supplier. Would like also to mention that asynchronous working have its pros and cons, both coming, and desynchronous working comes both from outsourcing to other countries, working in different time frames, but also due to the hybrid working mode that we have now. So the pros is that people can improve their productivity because they can plan their task according to their own productivity level. That there is the circadian rhythm, and then we are not productive in the same way all the day long. So it's important, if we have the flexibility to do so, to allocate, for example, the creativity task when the creativity is best, and then maybe the minor task when our attention energy is a bit lower. We can gain also some time zone flexibility, meaning that you can have even people working 24 hours a day for your business. This can also help having better work-life balance, because again, linked to the if you can select the time to do your work and be more productive. Can have also some reduced meetings and interruptions. The number of meetings is critical in some companies now, and we have people spending all day long just looking at their computer and going from meeting to meeting, and that's not sustainable from a biochemical perspective and from a business perspective as well. And we have also some cons because there are some challenges in terms of communication and collaboration if people are not discussing directly to one to another. And we can also some time management challenges if people do not have the discipline required to manage their schedule. Now, a critical point that I noticed when I was involved in outsourcing a few years ago is that the main issue is sometimes that we forget that it's not really business to business, but it's more human to human. And when we have big partnership, there are many people involved, and ensuring that all this human to human communication is going well and within a growth mindset. That's critical for success. So when we are looking at what's the difference that make the difference between great and good alliances or partnerships, we come back to the mindset. So the mindset is, basically how you think, how you feel, and this will impact your attitude, your behavior, your actions, and finally your results or your success. And that's why, Robert Dills, a guru on neurolinguistic programming and especially on modeling, spent a lot of time modeling successful entrepreneurs and successful ventures to see what are, the difference that make the difference. And in terms of mindset, he came up to defining 20 mindset or sub-mindset that really help make the difference. So this mindset can be divided in 3 big categories: the meta mindset, the macro mindset, and then the micro mindset. So the meta mindset is at the center of the circle here with the green circles, and that's more linked to what drives you. So it's about passion, it's about vision, it's about mission, and also it's about role. So which unique value do you bring to the world, and do you have fun doing it, basically? Then the second circle is what you call the macro mindset, and it's about the lifestyle, the habits that you have to make your dream or your goal come true, actually. And the last one is what you call the micro mindset, and it's more about the competences that are required to make your dream happen also on a day-to-day basis. In this model, you can also see the 5 meta goals that ensure a successful venture. So we have personal satisfaction, we have meaningful contribution. So be sure that you are bringing value and this makes sense to you. We have also all that's linked to agility, broad sense, so including innovation. Always try to improve, your products, your services, or your processes. And we have also resilience, which is basically how you can bounce back when you have challenges, because in life in general and in business in particular, there are ups and downs, and it's really important to be able to manage both. We have also the financial robustness and the ability to build a scalable business. And the other avatars that we can see around the circle are the people who were modeled in this. So we can find, for example, Richard Branson from Virgin, Anita Roddick from The Body Shop, Jeff Bezos from Amazon, Steve Jobs from Apple, and Howard Schultz from Starbucks. And there are many others. And when studying these people, we are really able to identify this different mindset, and so that we can really map the mindset of the individual contributors of the partnership, but as well kind of combine all of this to have also a team or partnership picture. And for example, that's what we can see if we have the meta mindset, which is the global view here for the whole team. We can assess, for example, if the direction is clear enough for all members. Here we have 60%, so it's not clear enough. So we know that we have to work on it. And for example, also the role. on the right side, a bit more than 60%. It's not enough neither. So if your partnership involves many people, and if these people are not clear about what they have to do, that it's impact really your performance, your productivity, your result, and potentially creates conflict as well. Then we can also go a level higher, I would say, is that, for example, if we assess how the team members or the partnership members are clear about the direction, if we have, for example, two people being really clear and the other people not, then we can go further and ask if the two people have the same clarity or the same direction in mind, because if one wants to go left and the other goes right, then we can easily understand that the rest of the team is a bit lost there. So the model is simple, is quick to do, but provides a lot of critical information that you can really use afterwards to readapt or to pivot or to improve the partnerships if needed. Last point was I mentioned, is about the competencies, and when seeing if people love what they do, if they are good in that, and if they spend time in it. Then if their answer is 3 times yes, that most probably you have the right person in the right place. But if you miss 1, 2, or 3 of them, then there is some potential improvement there. And it's really important when you think global, meaning the whole partnership, that all these competencies are well present. And if you miss one, for example, the venture builder in the what we can see on the screen, then it will be really key either to develop it internally or to outsource or to hire people that will bring this mindset on board. Now, if you want to go a bit further in your outsourcing management, I will be happy to help, not only working on what I call, on what I presented here in terms of mindset, attitude, and how we can, better improve the human-to-human connection. But as well, if you want to look a bit more in the processes, because I've spent, a few years managing strategic partnerships. And so I'm clear about how to select a partner, how to set up the governance, the risk management, the issue management, and so on. So I will be really happy to help you if needed. Feel free to reach out to me at any time. Thank you for listening to the video, and see you soon for next topic related to mindset.